Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia and I'm a channeler. And today I would like to share some information with you. This will be something that you guys need to hear at this particular moment. So I will be looking through channeling. And first of all, I will see who this message is for. And if you guys recognize yourself, only then keep listening to the message. Otherwise, skip to my next video. So let's begin. And first of all, let's see what's happening with those of you who need to hear this message. And I'm asking the high forces to reveal what's going on in the lives of those who this message is for. Something about those people, what's happening in their lives. Please reveal. So what I see is that today's message is for those of you who recently encountered some sort of a situation where a certain end had been put to something. And this is probably something that was a little bit rough for you, or like you feel that maybe someone's reaction was rough, or maybe someone's answer was rough, or super decisive, I would put it this way. But at the same time, this situation brought some clarity. And let me just see what this, like, why this situation happened to you, and why it happened in this particular way. It is interesting because what I see is that this situation um, happened to you because it just reflected some sort of in a certain way your life, and it also reflected to you that in you cannot keep living your life in the same way, and that you literally need kind of like to do an audit of what is no longer serving you, because it feels like you're trying to pull something from the past into your future, but then this becomes like too much load on your shoulders, and you cannot embrace something new if you don't say no, if you don't say bye to something that's no longer serving you well. So let me just see in a little bit more detail what else is going on. Yeah, so basically it feels like you're like with this kind of situation, even though it felt like some sort of a barrier um, in between you and something else, or maybe someone else. Uh, this is also a beginning at the same time, and this has put a beginning to a new phase of your life where you go deeper into yourself. And when you do what, this new phase of your life is about what? It's really about self-reflection and what you need to understand in that self-reflection. Interesting, because it really feels like the universe really wants you to take the next level in something, and this is definitely a higher level. Maybe this is more about becoming a grown-up. Maybe it's about becoming more responsible, and at the same time it feels like you need to really re-audit your past life, your past choices, and how you spend your time, who you spend your time on, your energy, like where does your energy flow? Because this that whatever you or whatever or whoever you no longer have access to, what do they show you? Let's see, what do they show you? Yes, so I really do feel like you feel a little sad about the situation, and it feels like someone or something just moved forward and I feel you kind of like left behind. But what do you need to understand about it? No, but at the same time, this is not a goodbye. In reality, this is, as I said, this is more like invitation, because uh, if, let's say, this is about some person who, let's say, said no to you in a certain way, or maybe a certain possibility that was where you were not chosen. So that actually is an invitation for you to step into the new reality, to step into your next phase of your life. And this next phase is really about you choosing you and you choosing your new life. This is about you becoming more adult in a way that you are not that much responsible. Maybe, it feels like you are not dragging other people in your life uh, into your beautiful future, because you just have no energy for that. And at the same time, it feels like you are leaving alone, you're leaving behind whatever or whoever does not correspond, or who does not align with your true desires. Because it feels like you are at a point of your life where you need to step into your own journey, like onto your own path. And this new path is only yours. And that is the path that I feel like this is the path of expansion. And that's probably about you discovering completely new life, completely new life. And this new life is more about freedom. It is more about being um, being more prosperous, being more independent. But it's not even about independence. It's just valuing yourself more. Truly, it's just about valuing yourself more. And I also feel like for some of you, this could be about partnerships. And these partnerships are of a completely new, higher quality than what you used to have before. Because this is so much about expansion. This is more so much about um, prosperity, even. And this is about higher consciousness. This is about completely new way of looking at this life. Because I feel like in this new chapter of your life, where that situation or that person is inviting you to, uh, it's about wider horizons. It's about you looking at this world and understanding that there is so many possibilities. And maybe what you're about to choose, like the way you look at what's available to you right now, it's so narrow. It is so narrow because you are capable of way more. Like you're capable of so much more. But it's only because of your mindset that is limiting you to seeing all of these opportunities. But that new level, which is inviting you to move to, is completely a new lifestyle. It's a new lifestyle. It's more freedom. It's more conscious. It's more pure. Okay, so what's the message? Okay, so you guys recognize yourself, right? So what is the message? I already shared some, but let's see, what do the higher forces want you to know at this particular moment? So what do they want you to understand? So please show me what is needed. Please show me what I need to share with the people who recognize themselves. Yes, so what I feel is that If, let's say, you had a situation when someone said no to you, this is not truly a no. This is uh, this is more like a help to you to um, that shows that you need to choose, that you truly need to choose and step into a new part of your life, to choose something new. Because I feel like there is a one side where you currently which is your past life, and that's how you used to live, how you used um, to choose, how you used to make decisions, how you used to think, what filled your life. And that part is really coming to an end. It is coming to an end because where you're going next, this is a new part of your life, and this is like a new level. So to step into that level, you need to literally leave some things that are holding you back and that you feel like heaviness on your shoulders behind. And that no that you probably received is not a no. It is a little like its energy. It's not that obvious because uh, that energy is very open to you. But the thing is that you need to change in order to get there. What else do you guys need to understand at this moment? What else do you need to understand? Deep inside, you know that you need to change something in your life. Deep inside, you know that something just no longer work. But what is holding you back? Like, why don't you just choose and move forward? What is holding you back? Well, for some of you guys, this is an obligation. This is because it's. I feel like you are those people who are so much used to being there for others that right now just choosing yourself in a certain way, it's like impossible. Like you cannot just simply do it. But okay, but what is the solution then? What is the solution then? What's the right way of you doing it now? Interesting, because I truly feel like this is not even about that much about uh, making like major changes in your physical reality, but this is more about your mentality. Because what you need to leave behind, what is it that you need to leave behind? Well, I'm hearing that you need to shed the old skin. And what does this mean? The old skin of beliefs, because your beliefs are so solid, they're like rock solid. But what are these beliefs? What kind of beliefs you need to leave in the past? Interesting, because again, I do feel like this is about the fact that you need to always be there for others, and like that, those people, it's not even about this, it's about the following. It's your belief that other people cannot make it without your help. Because the truth is that how does your help now influence those other people in reality? Like in reality, not about what you think, how it influences, but how does your help uh, influence other people? I'm hearing that your help is making them weaker, because they become so dependent on you, and they feel so comfortable with you being always next to them, being always around them, that what. Those people also used to have dreams, or they have dreams. And the more space, physical or energetic, you take around those people, the farther away they are from their dreams. And what do they need for their dreams to become their reality? What do they need? They need to be a little bit uncomfortable, and they also need to. They need what? And they need time alone. They do need time alone, because it's only. And again, I also feel like when they are left alone, at first they may criticize you or whoever it is, right? Because this is probably something that they're not used to. But then, when this phase um, goes, these people start to talk to themselves. This will not happen fast, but this will happen. And in those open dialogues with themselves, they finally, with time, the more time they spend alone, the sooner this happens, uh, they finally start hearing their own truth. And their truth is about what? They finally start hearing themselves, their own desires, and they finally understand that. uh, I feel like they start to remember who they were when they were younger, what their wishes were, and it feels like they become more honest, or they start taking a more open and honest look at their own lives and their own achievements. And at the same time, if ever, let's say, you spend too much energy on helping some women in your family, or uh, yeah, like, again, mostly women, I feel like when they have more free time from you, in a good way, obviously, they this allows them to discover their new interests, and this fosters their growth. Okay, so what is it about you that you also need to know at this moment? You need to understand that not everything is so obvious. And whenever, sometimes when you think you're doing good to others, you're actually doing them a bad thing, because for the reasons I already explained. And sometimes being kind of like bad in a certain way, in your mind mostly, to others, or behaving in a way that may at first disappoint someone, but by choosing yourself and your growth and your energy, it's kind of like you redirect your energy not into your past, but into your future, in even seeing or even trying to make yourself open to new possibilities, to what is it, to the question of what is it out there that's also available to you, becoming more open-minded, understanding that life is plenty of possibilities. It's just a matter of you seeing them or not. And when you actually do this kind of like bad thing to some people, which is just about honesty, it's not that bad. It's actually good. Like in spiritual terms, it is good, because you are helping these people grow, and you are leaving them the space to embrace that growth. Because sometimes some people need solitude. Sometimes people grow only when they become uncomfortable. That's when true growth happens. So not everything is obvious, and not everything is exactly the way you think about it. So that is probably the main message for today. Is there anything else I need to share today? And that is what that person, so if ever you feel like you had someone who said no to you and kind of like chose themselves, him or herself, so that person is teaching you this wisdom that when that person says no to you, this is only a no on the surface for you, because that's how your mind is reading, because that's the reaction of your ego. But underneath, the truth is that this is actually a yes, because that person or that situation is showing you the direction, and your direction is where you need to go, because that's where your soul is calling you, because your soul is calling you to expand new to discover new horizons. Your soul wants your growth, and for your growth to happen, you need to let other people grow on their own, and choose yourself, and choose what is important to you right now, because how will you know that something is important to you, or how do you know that you need to choose that something is the right thing to choose for you? How will you know? I feel like, so what I feel is that whenever you choose something that is no longer serving you, you will feel like your energy is stale, dull. You will feel like it's all the same thing, and it feels like an old, like coming into an old house full of dust. Like no sun, like lack of energy, all the same things, and you feel a little bit I would say, I wouldn't say depressed, but it feels like you're not that much satisfied. It doesn't give you energy. But whenever something, like some decision or some situation, some opportunity, some person is the right thing for you to follow, to choose, in that case, you will feel energized next to that person, or you will feel energized by taking this possibility, by going in this direction. And you will also feel expansion. You will feel happy about it. What else? What else? What are other signs? Yeah, and I also feel like your soul, it kind of calling you towards it, because I feel like there is this energetic connection from you, coming from the solar plexus to that something or someone. It doesn't matter. It could be just a desire, maybe an idea that you want to realize, to realize. It could be a person that you feel drawn to. So there is some value for you in it, and you don't even need to understand what it truly is, but just trust in your instincts, and following that uh, connection. This will lead you to a completely new world, because I feel like I see that in that new world there will be beautiful wonders that will come to you, and this is something that your mind right now cannot even think of. It cannot be predicted, because this is something that you are not even aware of, because you've never even lived that way, or you've never even thought of something that could be possible in your life. But that's the whole point. That's the whole trick. The universe is a little tricky and smart. Like, first, you need um, to pass that lesson, and you need to uh, show that you trust the world to bring you something beautiful by choosing what you feel that is a good thing for you. Like right here, when you feel it in your soul, and you may not even know where this will bring you, but this is the whole thing. When you trust your instincts, when you trust your feelings, and when you just choose it without any expectations, without any good reasoning sometimes, but only because that's what you feel like choosing. When you leave your ego aside, and when you just follow your heart, that's when you pass the test from the universe, And that's when beautiful things become a possibility in your life. And trust me, you may not even know what life has out there for you, but it's only when you start living your life differently by following your feelings and leaving your mind, your busy mind behind. Just leave it alone, let it rest, and feel what is it that you want to choose. What is it that is calling you right now? Maybe this is an idea, maybe this is a place where you want to go, maybe this is a person you feel drawn to. Whatever it is, um, feel it in yourself, how you feel about it. And if you feel like this is something that is valuable to you, this is something that makes your heart beat faster, then just don't waste time. Don't lose an opportunity. Don't lose a chance, because chances are not given to us all the time. Some chances, some opportunities are unique, are truly unique. And it is only the ego. It is only your ego and your mind that will stop you from what that will distract you from some truly valuable chances. And in channeling, when I work with people, I see cases from their past lives or from the lives of their ancestors when people were given chances. And that was exactly what the universe, what the higher forces wanted them to go. Because when they did not take those chances, they were deprived of everything. What was holding them back. Like there was one case when one person had um, very solid financial material foundation. He had a good family, and financially he was pretty much safe. He was comfortable, and life gave him. It was like centuries ago. Life gave him chances uh, to move forward, and that next his next growth was related to spiritual growth. And a friend of him invited him to a journey. And for him it would mean he would need to leave his home and his family, who he was so attached to, for 2 or 3 years, because back then people traveled by ships, and this trip was really long. But if he took that trip, if he really decided to go on that trip with his friend, he would uh, he would really follow his mission. And yes, he would spend 2 or 3 years in solitude, away from his family and from his riches. But this would open to him a new chapter of his life, and he would be able not only to save his family and all the riches, all the material things he had in his life, but he would also be able to follow his mission, because his the plan for his soul was to share knowledge with others. But that person did not do it, and he chose to stay where he was with his family, because he decided that like he was pretty much comfortable. Why would he grow? Why would he leave his family? Why would he move forward? He was comfortable. And then because he did not choose that chance, and there were a few more that he received. At one point, life taught him a good lesson, and there were invaders who were warriors who came and killed all of his family, and deprived him of all his riches, his house, everything that was holding him back, and that he thought was his stability. And yeah, so that was the story. but the lesson is truly valuable, because you need to understand that if you feel like something is not working, something is not that fulfilling for you anymore, and especially if you were given a beautiful opportunity, a beautiful new chance, whatever it is, to move forward, and you should feel that there is growth if you choose that option or if you choose that direction. Don't waste your time. Don't lose those opportunities, because some chances cost too much. They cost too much. And it's so much easier to grow steadily with no severe transformations in your life, when the higher forces need to show you the truth by depriving you of whatever is holding you back, whatever you choose as your stability. But stability is a constantly changing thing, and true stability is in continuous growth. So let it happen smoothly for you. So that was the message. I hope you guys found something useful in this message. I hope you like this video, and if you did, I will appreciate you. What do they say? Subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day.